Alright. Üdvözletem a stream és a VOD nézőknek. Mai nap már tényleg befejezzük. Ha minden igaz. Nem olyan sok van már. 3 óra hossza. Elvileg. Most már tényleg. Most már main szálat visszük. Ugye itt hagytuk abba.
Another witch hunt.
If there even is a witch, Deborah was innocent.
Igen, mi Deborát nem akartuk ugye semmilyen módon sem kinyírni, vagy pedig elfogni. Ó, ja, hogy erre nem mehetek el. I see. Hogy megkeressük a shelterünket, ami elvileg itt van nem messze, és beszélgetünk a helyiekkel. Ugye nem tudom megidézni a kedves feleségünket sem. Ami problémás ebből az esetből. Na, azt akarom megnézni, ugye amit akartunk is a múlt... Ja, igen, nem lehet. Amit akartunk is a múlt stream alkalmával. Hogy ebben hogy a házakban vannak-e itt lakók? Igen, itt jó, ezt felhúzhatjuk mondjuk, mert gondolom majd úgyis útra kell kelnem. Jó, nem lehet? Oké. Bár akkor lehet, hogy fönt kéne kezdeni. Jó, kezdjünk fönt, utána haladunk egy lentebb. Itt egy pali, úgyhogy hát vele már beszéltünk is. Nem, ez egy csaj.
Madam.
Ez egy csaj, de pali.
Richard, that you?
Afraid not, ma'am. Red McCraith, I'm a banisher.
Is that a breed of doctor I've not heard of? I need no bandages.
Ez bolond.
Not exactly, no.
Egy picit
What
bolond.
brings you here, doctor?
I'm a banisher, not a doctor. I'm here to help.
Kind of you, but I need no help.
Well, then I'll not insist.
Szevadex úr.
May I ask your name?
What is the
You,
situation?
man of a tongue as refined as your appearance is rough. I'm Hepzibah Perkins. Goody Perkins to you.
Ne várjál. Mi a helyzet itt?
What's new round and about? Do you know?
I'm not the crier. I've neither the voice nor the memory for it.
Jó, beszél mindenkiről. De patika? Hát figyelj, megpróbáljuk ma befejezni a játékot, elvileg már tényleg csak az utolsó 3 óra hossza van hátra, mert most már csak a main küldetések vannak, úgyhogy ha minden igaz, ma végre végzünk ezzel, utána folytathatjuk a többivel. Ja. Nem tudom, hogy a többieknél este lesz a stream. Mert amúgy kérdeztem, csak nem tudott rá mit mondani még. Mininél biztos nem, mert ő dolgozik, úgyhogy többiek meg nem mondtak semmit, hát ők meg kodoznak. Úgyhogy ja. Elvileg ma be lesz, hát ma
What can you tell me
mindenféleképpen.
of Governor Haskell?
Ma
What's your
mindenféleképpen
view
be
of
kell.
him?
Oh, he's such a clever man.
Február közepe óta játszunk a játékkal. Én nem akarom már tovább húzni.
He is vain, though. These men are often very, very lonely, you know.
What? Milyen egy követő, vagy mi van?
Do you know Lamentation? Lammy Haskell, the governor's son. What think you of him?
Oh, he's a good boy.
Ja, igen,
Like his
igen.
father in that respect.
Már csak annyi van.
How are things in the Harrows?
Szépen lassan haladunk.
Folk are upset. The governor says there's a witch. That
Megint
would
boszorkány.
explain all the death and disease.
Deborát nem akarjuk feladni, mert ővel a
I
jóban
only
vagyunk.
leave the house to attend service. For God has granted me wisdom and mercy.
Na és nálad hogy ment a suli? Igen?
May seem a strange question, but have you noticed anyone acting strange?
Strange, you say?
No.
Who of late has not
Mikor?
been acting strange?
Mikor várható, Dex úr?
Well, there's always the alewife.
És micsoda?
I
Az meg a
can't
másik
remember
kérdés, hogy
her
micsoda.
name. She's furtive. She wanders.
Jó.
I'll bid you good day, Goody Perkins.
May God grant you grace, Mr. McWraith.
Kicsit egyébként zizi az asszonyság, tehát nem nincsen tisztában teljesen mindennel. Jó, haladjunk akkor szépen lefele, és akkor bekukizunk minden házhoz. Csak előtte bemegyünk elvileg ez a... mindjárt, nyugi. Csak bejövünk a shelterünkhöz,
Ghost
hogy
ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
legyen egy mentésünk. Ja, meglepi lesz? Oké. Mi van? Nem lehet az... Anyád.
Much better.
Anyádat ezt. Hát nehogy már ne lehessen, hülye vagy? The New Eden Curse. Ez már a Nightmare-nak az leírása lesz. Nagyon jó. Ez az egyetlen hely, ahol meg tudjuk idézni a feleségünket. Ja, reméled menni is fog? Hát reméljük. Milyen, azt elárulod, hogy milyen témában fog menni az adott játék? Milyen témá jó lesz? De hogy nagyjából hány óra fele? Van egy izé, aha. De ebből már felhasználtuk mindet, nem? Ezek a weak spotok, azok nem maximum dikós. Nincs valami jó per itt be lehet? Nem. Szerintem itt már nem tudunk alkalmazni semmit. Nem, egyszerűen csak egyet lehet. Itt se hagytunk el. Szerintem nem. Azért mondom. Ezeket már mi? Ez esetleg? Nem. Akkor mire tudok? Is. Nem. Azért mondom, ezeket már mindet megcsináltuk. Így van. Akkor mire költsem el azt az egy pontot? Fogalmam sincs. Akkor inkább a ruhát. Story Survival? Nagyon jó. Adom. A brossunk az mire lesz jó, hogyha azt upgrade-elem? Manifestációs damage. Oké, és a másik? Nem tudom, hogy mind a kettőre van-e dolgunk. Jó, akkor legyen mondjuk ez. És erre már nincs, mert Nest Shield kell hozzá. Mondjuk azt is össze tudjuk szedni, ez nem olyan. Ó, akkor ezt is tudom, nagyon jó. Ehhez meg gombászati gomba kéne. Majd azt szedünk útközben. Igen? Mit sztévelnek? Elkaptam én. Ja, ha most küldte ki. Ja, szerintem izélnek, szerintem kodoznak. Ja, gondoltam. Nem tudom, én... Nem. Az a bajom, mai kiégésem is rásegített arra, hogy nem. Inkább nem.
You're the governor's son, right?
Ő a
Yes,
kormányzónak a fia.
Lamentation Haskell. Friends call me Lammy. Or they would if I had any. Please, call me Lammy. I have
Nézed már.
so many questions, sir.
A szakmunkás Harry
So
Potter.
many questions.
A
But I
szakmunkás
suspect
bejusszon.
this is not the time.
No,
Hát,
not the time. But perhaps you may help me anyway.
majd inkább leírom privátba.
Me? Why, if I can help, I'd be honored.
De alapvetően az, hogy egyszerűen viccaizzi az egész matchmaking, annyi volt a gond.
Those ghost wards are quite unique.
És nem sok
They
értelme
are,
van.
aren't they?
nem teljes
conceived by
csapattal
Etienne
játszani.
Roulet, but
Nagyjából ennyi.
made by my father. Do you use them as well in your line of work?
Not really. I mostly talk to ghosts. I don't repel them.
Of course. Still, each tool has its purpose, and these troubled times we need all the tools we can get. Magic is glorious when wielded by the righteous.
You seem to know a lot about it.
Oh, if only, sir, if only. I'm still learning. Many of the subtleties and nuances escape me yet.
Ó, oké.
Your
A
father
betegség.
spoke of the pestilence.
He did? Then, sir, you know as much as I do.
Na,
If you have an opinion of your own,
a fia
I'd be
többet
glad to hear
tud.
it.
Since you ask it, I believe a thing most vile assails us. An evil of origin unknown and perhaps unknowable.
So the pestilence is part of the curse?
Yes. Of course, the curse. Of course it's the curse. What else could it be?
Ez az. Mi lehetne még?
Must be hard, being the governor's son and all.
Is it? I don't know. I've never been anyone else's son.
Hard to grow up in his shadow, I would have thought.
Only if you like the attention, not me. I just want to read books and learn stuff. People leave me alone mostly. I like that. Mostly.
Hát egy kicsit azért őt is kiközösítették.
So tell me, Lammy, what do you do?
What?
How do you spend your days?
I assist my father, especially with the ghost wards. That keeps me very busy. When I can, I continue my research into the mysteries of life. Wildlife, mostly. If I can find any. Those that aren't dead have left New Eden. Who can blame them?
Akkor lehet, hogy a fia segített neki ezeket a szelleműző csapdákat lerakni? It can be.
Your father believes there is a Harrow's witch. Have you noticed anyone acting strange?
I'd answer, sir, I surely would, only things being as they are, everyone is acting strange. The curse brought illness, illness brought division, division has led to strife. We could do with some healing, sir, we could. We need you to bring us peace.
Jó, akkor őtől is megtudtunk mindent.
Good day to you, Lammy.
Good day to you, sir.
Kicsit többet magáról, erről a betegségről, és meg így magáról a paliról is. Valami amúgy ilyen festises stufffal van itt dolgunk egy kicsit. Meg ő volt az, aki segített alapvetően a csapdáknak a lerakásában. De az, hogy most ő találta ki ezt az egészet, vagy pedig az apjától vett ötletet, aki az ő apjától vette a tudását, hogy azt használta fel ahhoz, azt még nem tudjuk. Van-e itt még valami? Ó, egy ládikó. Úgyhogy ja, próbálunk így aztán, hogy az R6 miatt felszabadult az idő, ezért tudunk nyitni más dolgok felé is, és ezáltal picit több idő marad a másfajta játékokra is, vagy a másfajta kontentekre. Jó, azt mondja, hogy itt van egy ajtó. Ide meg nem, házon belőle se tudjuk. Ez kár, nem tudjuk megidézni a feleségünket. Kőre, komolyan kőre írnak. What the heck? Igen? Nincs már itt más eldugva? Milyen fura amúgy ebbe a korba amúgy, tehát külön aludtak a házaspárok, de igazán volt, hogy úgy mondjam, Tehát volt egy nagy ágy, de nem nagyon aludtak ezek együtt, hanem tehát mindenkinek külön ágya volt. Kicsit másképp kellett élt. Nem nagyon volt még ilyen intimitás, mint most.
This is locked from the other side.
Így van. Üdv... Daisy
Ed
vagy nem?
McCraith, sir. The Banisher, at your service. May I ask your name?
Bachelor.
No.
Hugh Bachelor.
Hugh
I was the
Bachelor.
school teacher here in New Eden, in the times before. I do not need the services of a heretic today, and nor do the people of New Eden.
He seems pleasant.
Na nézzük. Mi a helyzet?
What news around and about?
I'll make no report to a troublemaker like you.
Nem vagyunk bajkeresők, hülye vagy?
What does a teacher do with no kids to teach?
Teaching, sir, takes preparation. At some point in the future, the roads will open and the children will return, and I, sir, shall be prepared.
Why didn't you leave with the kids?
For some time, I wished I had. Watching the children walk away near broke my heart. For many weeks, I was lost. But the Lord had other plans for me. I know it now.
And they are?
You shall see for yourself soon enough that you may bear witness.
Van-e valami
Seen
furcsaság?
anything strange of late?
Do you speak of the disease eating at the fabric of our fair community? We've sealed the well, closed homes and houses, and said our prayers. It has not worked.
Apart from that, have you noticed anyone behaving strangely? I have to ask.
I have seen the alewife, Mistress Barrow, lurking by the well, hands in her pockets clutching at her herbals. And as I think of it, before his house burned down with his wife and brother in it, Caleb Watson and the alewife had a sharp exchange of words. 'Twere as if she'd cursed him. If there is a Harrow's witch, I'd start looking there.
I'll steer you away from the idea that the alewife is a witch, but I'll look into it all the same.
Jó.
I must take my leave of you, sir.
God keep you, for I shall not.
Isten vezessen utadon.
Enough people are suspicious of Lucy Barrow that
Én
I
nem is
am
tudok erről
too.
bemenni.
Let's see if the rumors are true.
Jó. Ugye nézzük a házat, csak elolvassuk, hogy... Hát akkor nem olvassuk el. Akkor haladjunk mondjuk balról jobbra, ahogy szoktunk.
Smells even worse here.
It's justice. Start anew. Shout on these people. They can't hurt us. But how could you
Mi az
make him
Isten?
kiss it again?
Oh there. Are you all right, sir?
We're
Nem
closed.
hiszem.
Oh, now. Out with you. Leave. Leave.
I can tell from your surly demeanour that you won't mind me asking you a couple of questions. I'm Red McCraith. I'm a banisher. I'm searching the area for evidence of witchcraft. And you, I can tell, are itching to help me.
Show your shiting shapes, goose peddler. No witches here. Only myself, Caleb Watson.
Jó, persze. Na
Tell
mesélj
me a
kicsit.
tale. What have you heard round about lately that might be of interest?
Gossip's for shite bags. Not being a shite bag, I don't gossip.
Oké.
The governor bade me make the rounds. Is anyone acting strange?
Why would he ask you that?
Everyone keeps secrets, and I have a talent for uncovering them.
I ain't got no secrets. I ain't done no wrong. Search me house if you don't believe me. See for yourself. And when you're done, if you're any kind of man, you'll come back here, doff your cap, apologise, then shite off and never come back.
If you're looking for
Okay.
someone acting strangely, I think you found your man.
Az biztos. Elég furán viselkedik.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
A man content with his own company is never alone. You hear that? Good one, right? It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning.
Kövessük ezt.
You know it's true.
Fascinating. Does each citizen have their own?
What do you think?
Egy cipész
Two of them are
egyébként.
missing. Alexander and Ruth Watson. Family?
Talán. Ez hülye, bazd meg.
Feels terrible, doesn't it?
Jó. Nézzünk szét akkor. Mekkora rendetlenség van itt egyébként?
This is wrong. It's wrong, I tell you.
Door key.
Being courted by two brothers at once rarely ends well.
Personal experience.
Don't go there.
Ez nem Winston, de akit láttunk a másik levélben. Vannak dolgok hátul.
Hugh Batchelor said Lucy Barrow cursed the house and it burned down.
The house burned down, and I suspect the rest is nonsense.
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Lovely.
Csontok. Fasza. És ruhák? Oh.
Ruth and Alexander Watson, the cobbler's wife and brother.
Caleb Watson is out of his mind with grief.
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
Feels terrible, doesn't it?
Oh.
You done enough sniffing? Tired of the smell of your own ass?
Hát lenne itt egy kis gond.
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, am I right? Everyone has secrets.
I can smell your secrets from here, mate. A pox on you. And a pox on your questions, too.
You'll not take him head on. You must take your time. Outflank him.
There's burned debris out back. I found bone in it. Where does it come from?
You must have little business if you spend your time sifting through my rubbish. It came from the house.
Házból
Probably.
jöttek.
I read your letter to Ruth. It's clear you loved her. Will you tell the truth about Alexander's infidelity?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God and all present, I swear that the letter I wrote to Ruth was a load of shite. Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name, 'cause I'm a greedy little prick.
You're frank. You don't sound like you regret it, though.
No, the past's the past. Dead and buried. My brother is but a lingering memory.
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. Might have helped if you'd mentioned it. You must be grieving. Do you mind if I ask where they're buried?
Shite on me shite bag brother. And
Was
shite
again.
on you too. They're both deep in the dirt up at God's Acre, and I'll speak no more of it.
What's going on at God's Acre, Caleb?
Shite off with your God's Acre, and good riddance to both. God's Acre concerns you not.
You need to tell me what happened here. Stop hiding.
Nothing happened. Buried. Buried all. Quiet, you. And you can shite off, taking your nothing happened with you.
Egy kicsit olyan, mintha ilyen szmiagolosra akarnák venni, nem?
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
Mintha két ember lenne egy testben. Jó, menjünk el az adott helyre akkor.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread. What do you want us to say?
Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
I'm thinking possession. But not demonic, no mirror or whatnot.
Agreed. Possession is plausible. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
God's Acre?
God's Acre.
Így van. Megjöttünk. Az igen. Az szép.
Too heavy to lower from your side.
Igen, valahogy át kéne mennünk a másik oldalra. Csak... Nem látok le semmi, hát... Még így sem. Hogy szerintem mászunk és körbe kell menni. Holló.
Here we are. Let us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth, and whatever got Caleb acting so strange.
Ez az. Nem?
Someone's been doing some undertaking.
In New Eden, there's much to be done.
Nem. Ezt még nem, csak keresték. Hát én valószínűsítem egyiket, hogy bal hátul van. Hát csak a játékmechanikából kiindulva.
You're done.
Move it!
Watch out! Spectre possession!
Az gond.
Grey robbers.
Yes.
Így van,
But what exactly were
sírrablók.
they stealing? Ruth Watson. There's another grave beneath it.
Igen, jövünk erre le. Oh, fuck.
If undertakers did this, they should find other work.
I doubt there's a job on Earth that suits whatever did this. Decoys to distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Someone's had a little training.
Ez lenne?
Here did
Alexander
lie
Watson.
Alexander Watson.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did. And he's at the top of my list.
Well, they made quite the mess. Perhaps the decoys
Elvitték a
may show us the
testeket.
way.
Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
Melyik utat Jó, akkor arra megyünk.
This way. More of them.
Wow.
That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close.
Merre megyünk? Menjünk. Ó, várj, ezt megnézzük előtte? Vagy nem? Nem, a nyulat nem lehet innen levenni, jó. Szerintem haladjunk tovább erre, aztán majd mutat valamit a játék. Ura egyébként, mintha lassabb lenne az töltés. Jó, megöltük az alfát is, és... tékeltük a dolgokat, hát nem tudom, menjünk erre?
Basta!
Megvan ő is. De jelen pillanatban ez sem jó. Ez mit jelent? Menjek tovább ebbe az irányba. Lehet itt erre menni még? Lehet bizony.
Demonology. I should have known.
Ó, jó felé megyünk. Amúgy egy jó supernatural game-et azt adnék. Ezt nagyon adnék, ha már itt a démonológiáról jött fel a szó. És elvileg egy orosz fejlesztő egyedül csinálja is. De nem tudom, hogy az hogy halad meg, hogy egyáltalán ki tudja adni. De rohadtul érdekelne. És annyira feelinges egyébként, mert belekukiztam. Tényleg olyan, mint a sorozat. Kurva jó. Egy bizonyos szempontból. Oh.
This fella again.
He's persistent, I'll grant him that.
Ezt elkurtuk.
You'll get it next time.
Bloody boss. Wee shite, aren't you?
Mellé lőtt.
Giving it all you've got. Have a bit of this.
Where do you think you're going? Look to me.
I hate those things.
Meg vagyunk.
Wasn't your first, won't be your last.
Meg vagyunk.
Aye, thank you.
Shrines now? With bones?
It's like Lady Blackwood's boudoir around here. A ghost left a blurred fragment of its memory. Oh there, fella. You're nasty, aren't you?
Nasty, yes, but also shoddy. It's very poor work.
Ekózzunk. Hogy szükséged... Oh.
Are you sure we didn't miss anything?
With a bit of luck, we'll find what we need.
Nincs meg a papír.
Off we go then.
Akkor ez kellett vajon? Nem biztos. Ó. Oh. Papír. Ez kellett.
What is this?
It looks like a butchered version of the ritual of Lesser Palingenesis.
The ritual of... that ritual? The one that brings someone back? That ritual?
Igen.
Yes, that ritual.
Ami visszahozza a halottakat, csak hát azt tudjuk, hogy az nem olyan jó. Itt kell csinálnunk... Manifestálni kell? Csinálni inkstream. Nem.
No step from the shadows.
Akkor ekózunk. Ami hirtelen azt hittem, hogy ezt kell.
Focus, Red.
Through time and distance, I now see.
As flesh unto verb, as verb unto heart, as heart unto flesh. Death's knot is unsevered, and I shall cut it.
Jézusom.
You! No! No! You were not supposed to!
Down, boy.
Valami őt szállta meg.
Come to me, Ruth. Come to me, my love. Come back to me.
Caleb Watson invoked a ghost without a body for it to inhabit.
Igen.
So it took his. Caleb is no longer Caleb.
Így van. Caleb, ez nem Caleb. Olyan ott van még.
Is he still in there too?
He used pieces of his wife and also of his brother.
Ruth, Alexander, Caleb, could be any combination of them in there.
Let's go find out which.
Jó. Hát tesója szállta meg akkor ezek szerint őt. Egy ilyen dolog. Beszélünk Caleb-bel, aki nem Caleb. Hát nem erre megyek, megyek erre. Az ott... Ja nem, az nem az. Hol le tudjuk engedni?
They brought more friends.
Megvannak.
That ritual, I'm not... I suspect it's beyond me.
It's not, but we agreed you won't need it. Besides, Caleb's work was poor. Your work is good.
A ritual like that, good is not a word that comes to mind.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our
És a
bread,
Caleb itt
not
volt
ale,
a kocsmában. Vagy aki nem kocsmában, nem
All
cipész.
is well. Nothing bad will ever come to us again. Shite off.
Oh,
We've been to God's Acre. Quite a tale it told us. You're not Caleb, are you? Or at least not entirely.
Ah, can't fog you. Alexander Watson. Long tale short, Caleb tried to bring his dead wife back. And I live here now.
So many
Let's go on.
questions. Where to even start?
ez fontosabb.
Do both of you share Caleb's body?
Share? No. This house of flesh is mine.
Ennek nem
Because I
hiszek
am a
viszont.
generous man, I allow my brother to live in the cellar. We were
Ebből
twins.
viszont nem hiszek.
I was the rotten half, they said. But who's the rotten half now?
He was trying to bring his wife back. How did you end up in the mix?
Caleb made a fine cobbler, a poor brother, a worse husband, and a truly terrible witch. The ritual went to shite, because... of course it did. There's something else you should know, if you don't know it already. I'm not alone. I completed the ritual. My darling Ruth is in here too.
You died trying to save Ruth from a burning house. True.
True.
Na, ez legalább igaz. És hol volt a tesó?
And where was Caleb,
Caleb.
while all this was happening?
He was there. He stood rooted in place, frozen in fear. And then it was too late. He could do nothing but watch us burn. Caleb's
Halálra
name was
égtek.
ruined then.
Oh.
We're just putting the boot in.
Ó,
Caleb was no saint, but this is hellish grim. Does he deserve it?
Aye, he does. And it's not like I killed him. He's alive in here somewhere. Watching me ruin his name.
ez
You
azért
can hear me
gond.
now. Destroying his reputation. As I had to hear him destroy mine when he painted me a fornicator.
How nice.
He took our love, Ruth and mine, and killed it. Now our love's reborn, and he can do naught but sit and watch. Caleb was a cad. Shite on him. Let him suffer.
Ó, ez azért nem olyan jó.
You used the ritual to bring Ruth's spirit into Caleb's body. Why?
Love moves a soul to strange endeavors. We deserve a better life. I set myself to claiming it.
I understand your anger. More so your desire. But what of Ruth's? Did you consider what she wanted?
Caleb stole a life from me, but he also stole Ruth's voice. She shrank beneath him. Of course she wanted a second chance at life.
I'd like to hear this from Ruth. May I please speak with her?
No! We've carved ourselves out a little happiness at last. I'll not have you break it. Please, leave us alone.
Akkor nem tudunk
Give
Ruth-tal
us this.
beszélni.
We need to speak to her, one way or another. If he won't tell us anything, perhaps the house Ruth died in will.
You're well placed to see what goes on around here. Help me out. Have you seen anything noteworthy?
I've made a point of keeping people away, but I seek things. And I take note.
Akkor mindenkiről beszéljél.
Lammy Haskell. Any thoughts about him?
The Haskell boy? What about him? He's weird. Talked with Caleb about nonsense. Both of them were full of shite.
What's your take on the governor?
My brother gave him the glad hand act, and the governor lapped it up. Haskell's opinion of himself is far too high. To win his favour, you need only prop him up. He dragged my name through the dirt. Shite on him, and his so-called eloquence. What use is a silver tongue when your heart is yellow?
Tell me about folk here. Who stands out for you? What think you of them?
What think I of they who shunned me? Gulled by my black-mouthed brother? What think I of malicious fools for whom I had to die to be redeemed? I'd say a curse upon them. But 'tis too late. The curse has already come.
How goes the settlement, would you say?
It's going to hell in a shitting handcart. Not that I care, mind. But there's sport in guessing who shall live and who shall die. Hope they find that witch, though. Can't have witches about the place doing the devil's work.
Nem fogjuk Deborát elkapni, úgyhogy ne is álmodozz róla.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
Alone? Not really. Hush now. All is well.
Find the burned down house.
Nothing bad will ever come to us again.
Ruth and Alexander are having an affair in her husband's body.
I can't find an angle with that, isn't just plain wrong.
Something feels wrong. Something about Ruth. If we find the ghost tie, we can talk to her.
Na igen, de hol lehet az a leégett ház? Melyik lehet az? Alatt fönt? Gondolom az van ott leégve. Persze nem biztos, csak...
House that burned down. The roof fell in with them inside.
There's a lot of debris.
Az, hogy ide hogy jutunk be?
Take care. The place is warded.
Nem. Hogyan lehet ide bejutni? Find the way into the house. Az addig ott... Na, baszki, nem lehet kilőni ezeket a szarokat. Ott lent, aha. Ha körbe megyünk. Amit
Take care. The place is warded.
tudom, hogy erre tudok-e menni.
The ghost wards feel far away from here. Just one keeps me from everything. Fancy knocking it down?
Jó. Most már át tudunk menni. Mert az asszony szét tudja robbantani.
Shall we?
De viszont valahol el kell tolni. Akkor nem megyünk be. Rótnak a naplója.
Time must be nearby.
Ezt nem lehet.
Something's concealed.
Teszteljed, Dex,
This
teszteljed.
work shows real sensitivity.
Csak
Caleb?
akkor...
Maybe. Not Alexander. I suspect we've just learnt a little about Ruth.
Ez egy elégetett szív. Én az a Ruthnak a szíve.
Of course. Ruth's heart binds them like a bushel of rotting corn.
You! What do you have there? Stop right there, you rank rump! Whatever you found, it ain't yours!
You buried Ruth's heart in the ashes of the house that killed her. I find that odd.
You, a ghost, went digging in the ashes of a dead woman's house. You're ill-positioned to call me odd. Don't think I haven't felt your presence before.
Stow your tongue.
Szerinted
while I speak
érdekel
with Ruth.
minket?
Ruth, can you hear me? Can you speak?
Puck off and die! I'm in charge here. No. Hush ye, Alexander. I'll speak. I'm Ruth. I hear you.
I'm Antea Duarte. We're here to help.
I'm glad. Please, end this nightmare. Help me. Go to hell in a bag of shite. We're
Hogy
fine.
tudunk vajon
And you've not
segíteni?
the right. You hear? You've not the right.
Meg... Manifestálnunk kell Ruthot.
Her heart! Give it back!
I must summon you.
No more does he silence me. We may speak.
Beszéljünk Ja, akkor most már vele beszélek.
Please.
Azt hittem, hogy... Aha. Mert először beszéljünk már Calebnek a leveléről.
Caleb's letter changed your life. How did it feel at the time?
It tore me in two. I loved Alexander. But I deserved to marry a man who would be true. Caleb seemed decent. I believed he loved me. I thought I married the better brother. But I'd married a liar. A liar and a devil. And yet, not even he deserves this. No one deserves this.
When did you learn that Caleb had lied to you about his brother's infidelity?
Who goes worse shod than the shoemaker's wife? There was no one moment. One day I knew what he'd done, and knew I'd known it for the longest time. Alexander had his flaws, but he loved the whole of me. Now I'm sewn into a festering sack,
with the quivering remnants of my husband and the angry ghost of his dead brother. Please, let me out.
Mit lehet kezdeni ebben a szituációban, de most komolyan?
Who taught Caleb the resurrection ritual?
To say it was taught would mean he'd learned it. He read it off a page. As a sorcerer, Caleb makes a fine cobbler. Thing about Caleb, he was a good listener. As he worked, clients would bend his ear. The Haskell boy, for one. As Caleb pinned the governor's shoes, young Lammy would talk magic. Nonsense, really. But Caleb was listening.
Wait, Lammy Haskell gave Caleb the resurrection ritual?
After Lammy mentioned the ritual, Caleb became obsessed with it. He begged. Lammy, in his misplaced generosity, gave it. Caleb was intent on dark work. Lammy furnished written instructions.
Ruth, your husband Caleb's botched resurrection ritual brought you back, but allowed his brother Alexander to take you hostage.
Once we deal with the Watson brothers, you shall be free to ascend.
Do what you must. I'll suffer it if it leaves me free to go.
No! We can stay. Please, Ruth, let us stay.
Look at you. You're counterfeit, a sham of a thing. Your so-called life is no life at all. Caleb lied and stole your love. But when the time was right, you lied and stole his body. We're ending this nonsense now.
Ja, aha. Itt csak az izéről lehet... Az a baj, hogy... Ha... Az addig oké, hogy hogy az asszonyát, hogy elszerette, de viszont utána már, meg viszont... Tehát Alexanderről kellene itt nekünk döntnünk, hogy beniseljük, hogy Ascend. Menjünk az Ascendre. Hát, ha megérti.
Alexander, you were wronged, but Ruth owes you naught. Not her life, nor her death.
I'm not my brother. I am the man who runs into the burning house. Ruth owes us nothing. But my love is true, and his is not.
Your love is not measured by what you win. It's measured by what you're willing to let go.
I'm sorry, Ruth. You deserved better. Better than him. Better than me. Send me away, Banisher. Let the devil stoke the flames of hell for me, and we'll see if I burn.
Take your head out your arse, you're not that important. Right, hold still, both of you. Let me pry you all apart.
You have been here.
Talán ez a legjobb, amit tehettünk. Nagyon jó. És kaptunk egy essence-t. Igen. Nem lehet. Egyet lehet. Az a baj, nem tudok újakat nem tudok újakat aktiválni. Nem lehet egyszerűen újakat. És akkor a hunting készek. Ezt is egyébként akkor megoldottuk. Ezt nem így csináljuk. Van még itt egy pár azért.